how does this apply to the UK? Is British democracy failing? Is British politics in its two-party form failing? Angela Eagle, you're an MP for a party that seems to be quite keen on internal democracy, mandatory selection
and of course
for MPs.
we're all in favour of that. And you have to remake democracy all the time, by the way. And the fact that the way we do it and our institutions are lagging behind some of the things that we've been talking about, and the new methods of communication is a very important thing that we need to take account of. I mean, I actually think that it's really important that we all understand that politics is not a spectator sport. If you don't do politics, you get it done to you. And if you get involved in making decisions, and if we can evolve the way that our democracy works, we'll make it more effective at representing what people really
So
need.
mandatory reselection is a good idea then?
Well, I would work with whatever system the Labour Party decides to come up with. But I think we also have to remember that we do have to address some of the most fundamental issues in a period of flux in our society by also looking at the future. We're on the cusp of the fourth industrial revolution. We've got these huge tech changes that are changing the way that we communicate,
hang
and the
on,
way
to
we
get
get our
back to this
information.
point about
We do have
democracy
to
and
talk
how
about
it's
the future as a political party as well as our own internal.
Indeed, but the internal struggles of the Labour Party to some extent are affecting its ability to look forward. And if you think about your own example where you stood against Jeremy Corbyn, you backed down in favour of Owen, Jeremy still won, despite the fact that at that moment, and it may not be so true now, a majority of the MPs in his party didn't support his leadership. Shows, in a sense, what Philip is saying, that actually democracy can throw up some very odd outcomes when what you're talking about is people's reason to vote and who gets to vote.
And then you accept it. If you've had a contest, you accept the results. In a democracy, you accept the results and you respect those who lost at the same time as you put into effect the plans and announcements of those who won. That is what democracy does.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Carl, is that what people are going to be prepared to do in the world that you envision?
But by the way, just before you go on to that, we need to extend democracy to voice at work, to ensuring that people are more empowered in the way in which they live their lives. It shouldn't just be one vote every 5 years.